Hello guys, my name is Lalit, and as you all know, in our in my previous video, we have already seen the handling of OpenStack using REST API. So the one way, so we have already decided previously the two option basically. So the one option by using REST API is done. So now we will move to the second option, that is using OpenStack SDK, which is basically using SDK. So let's start. So first of all, if you are using PyCharm for Python, then you should use the PyCharm. It is actually very nice. So I am also using it. So anyway, so first of all, you have to create a new project, and then so as you have seen, as you see, I have already done the creation of my project. So I already done create the one project which is OpenStack SDK. You can create it using new project. So in OpenStack SDK, basically, let's go to the console, and I have basically created one virtual environment so that I can put my environment separated. So those who know how to create virtual environment, simple command, just write virtual env, and then env, then the name of the virtual environment. You can give any name. I will give env. So I already created it, and then to create it, you just need the command like source env bin activate. I have already activated it, and then first of all, create one file which is requirement dot test, and in that put the library which we will be using in this video, which is OpenStack SDK. So put that library, and then do the pip install requirement.txt. Or if you already done configure your environment and configure your interpreter, add your interpreter basically. So it will automatically pop up to install the OpenStack SDK. So anyway, you need to install OpenStack SDK. So that's done, and then let's move to coding part. So here, basically, first we will connect to the OpenStack. So before that, I will show you some important thing, in OpenStack official document, which is for OpenStack SDK. So they already mentioned the three ways by creating the connection with OpenStack provider. So basically, the first is config file or environment variables, and then using the class itself. Third, so and then they have already mentioned that it is recommended always to use the config files. So we will, as they are recommended using config files, so we will go for this option using config files. So this is my OpenStack environment which I have set up it locally. So I am logged in as admin user, and my the domain is default and project name is admin. So basically, what we need what we need is config file. So let's move to the config file. Let's see. So config file is basically the clouds.yaml file. So we need that clouds.yaml file to mm, to connect with the OpenStack cloud. So the best way or the easiest way to get the cloud.file YAML, that is just navigate to your project and then API access, and then here API access you will, if you will click the option like this would download OpenStack RC file, so you will get option of OpenStack clouds.yaml file. So I have already downloaded. I will show you. So this is my OpenStack cloud file. So if you download from the UI, it will be good enough. And then just you need to create one you need to just copy this cloud.yaml file to the PyCharm project. That is our current project. So that is done, and then provide the appropriate username, password, project ID is already in cloud.yaml. So you just need to add one field here, that is password. All the things are already are there by default when you download it from UI. So the two things are done for the requirement and the file. Let's move to the connection. So you we have already installed the OpenStack SDK library, client library, and then so we'll move to the connection. The first thing is import OpenStack, and then just one line connection equal to connection dot connect of cloud equal to I have given the OpenStack. So OpenStack is came from this clouds.yaml file. Yeah, so this is the OpenStack. So that is done. And one more thing to note here, that is here they have already said that the clouds.yaml file, when you download it, you should put it in the you have three options to put it. So first you should put it in the current directory means this our working project directory, like we have OpenStack SDK. So this is our current working project directory, or you can put it in this file, this directory, or you can put it in etc OpenStack. So I have put it in current directory, which is this. Okay. So all the things are pretty much done. So I have just written the code for listing the servers from OpenStack. So first let me show you how many servers I have, how many servers, basically the virtual machines. So as you can see, I have 5 instances out of 10. So let's see if 5 instances came from it or not. So all the things are there. I have just need to click on run, and then here we will wait for the output. Yeah, so as you can see, there are 5 dictionaries appear here. So that means and then servers, the link of each servers, as you can see. And then you also, yeah, so all the things like flavor, which flavor, name, host name, which host name, lal instance, this is our one of instance which I think there in our 5 instances out of 10. Yes, as you can see, this is the instance. So this is pretty much all the things I have covered in basically what we can say, interacting with the OpenStack cloud using the Python and by basically using the SDK. So we have used OpenStack SDK, and that's also basically here I have listed the instance like on.compute.servers. You can list anything like images or flavors, etc. So this is done. So thank you guys. Bye bye.